For this, let's take a moment. I want to briefly discuss what isostasy is, because this can be a topic that confuses quite a few people. So to keep this really simple, isostasy is just the equilibrium of the crust of the lithosphere floating on top of the asthenosphere. We can easily compare this to a boat that's in the water. So let's say, now you're going to have to deal with some of my really bad drawings. Here we've got the water. Here we've got a boat. So, what's going to happen to that boat if I suddenly put a really heavy weight on it? Let's say I put a weight that is 5 tons on top of that boat. As soon as I do that, that boat, extend my water here, that boat is going to sink a little bit into the water, right? Because it is now heavier. Well, now what happens to that boat? Let's say here we are to start with, right, with my 5 tons. Now, what happens to that boat if I have a crane and I want to take away 3 tons? Well, if I take 3 tons off, that boat is now going to sit a little bit higher, right? Because now it only has 2 tons. That is simply all that isostasy is. So, if I have the layers of the earth, okay, so here I've got a really thick piece of lithosphere, and here I have a really thin piece of lithosphere. Well, they're not going to sit, right? You've always seen that the earth has this concentric circles bit, right? I'm pretty sure that you've all seen that. So you've seen the earth kind of designated as one of these dealies, something like that, right? Where you have the crust and the mantle and the core. You've seen the earth as something like this. However, that's not really the way it is. If we look at the surface, right, the surface looks like that. However, you're going to have areas that are heavier and lighter and heavier. So really, this is what the crust looks like, and here's the mantle. So areas that are heavier, right, well, they're going to sit lower in the mantle, just like that boat loaded with weight. And crust that is thinner and maybe lighter, it's going to sit higher in the mantle, just like when we took the weight off of the boat. So hopefully that kind of clarifies what isostasy is for you.